Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage, where today we're going to discuss what's right behind me here. This is a 2020 BMW R1250RT. So, if you're ready, let's get to it. First off, I wanted to let you know that I purchased this bike in the fall of 2020 from Mishler's Cycle in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And this actually was the very last RT model that they sold out of their dealership. And the reason is that they decided to close the business. They were a combo Harley-Davidson dealer as well as a BMW dealer. So two very excellent brands. Harley-Davidson was reshuffling the deck in terms of their dealer locations, and they pulled the contract that they had with Mishler's, and that was a time after 62 years in business that Mishler's decided that that was enough. It was time to close the doors. So I'm kind of lucky to have this bike, and it was the last RT sold out of their location. A little neat piece of history for sure. All right, so let's take just a couple of minutes to cover the key features and the equipment that's on this model.
So here's the build sheet on the BMW R1250. One of the neat things it starts with here is certainly the color. This is Mars Red Metallic with dark slate metallic. And then a number of packages are part of this. So you have the comfort package, the touring package, the dynamic package, the style package, and the select package. So there's a lot there. I'm not going to read all that, but you can take a peek at it here and see what's all involved. And the other neat thing is it shows way down at the bottom that Berlin was the production facility, and it was sold to Mishler's Harley-Davidson BMW in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. So pretty neat to have a copy of this as well that I keep in my file. I'd like to share with you some of the top features that I think are just terrific on the RT, and there's a ton of them for sure. But just the ergonomics, sitting on the bike, how you feel, the fit, for me, at my size, is wonderful. Then there's the switchgear, the controls, the layout, everything is right there. The navigation wheel and how you can navigate through all the different modes and functions and things that you're interested in, whether you want to set your trip meter or you want to put on the heated seat or the heated grips. Those are some great features as well. An electrically operated windscreen, terrific based on the weather that you're riding in. Those are just a few of the top features when you're riding this bike that are so great to have. And finally, on this build sheet, you see a number written there in the lower right-hand corner, $24,000. That was their writing, and it was the agreed-to price that they offered me. And you can see the total suggested retail was $24,940. And so they basically took out destination and they knocked about $500 off the price. So overall, it was fair, and I was happy with that.
Okay, we're going to give you a little idea of what it's like to climb on board the R1250RT. I am 5'10" and have a 32-inch inseam. And I have it on the kickstand right now, but just to show you approachability. And both feet are flat, which is really great, so lots of stability there. And then riding position, so you can see what my knee looks like and how it's all tucked in like that. And very comfortable. Just a little bit sportier than a standard touring bike, but very comfortable. Handlebars are approachable. All the controls right here. So there you go. There are just a few accessories that I added to this because this bike is so fully equipped. But let's take a look at a few of those items that I've added.
This accessory comes from a company called Machine Art Moto, and it's the Fender Extender, the Avant Fender Extender, specifically made for the RT. Every bike should have a battery tender lead. It's just a great accessory, and it's a standard, and I made sure that I put this on. Here we have a GoPro camera mount, and this works out really good for shooting video. You get an unobstructed look ahead. I'll put a link in the description of where I got this. This is a BMW accessory. It's their 49-liter top case, and it is removable on and off, very easy. And I will provide a link for some additional information on this unit. Great to store your helmet or gear on a longer trip.
Okay, up next I wanted to show you how easy it is to take on and off the rear top case. So it's a matter of opening up the back, and underneath there's a small little button to release the lock. It's just a push and turn, and typically I close it back up. And then there's a couple of spots to grab here. You so lift up, slide it out. You can see the spots that fits into the top plate, and that's it.
This is the BMW Navigator 6 navigation system. It works great. It integrates with the bike, and really happy to have that. I can highly recommend it. When it comes to maintenance on the RT, it's pretty straightforward and pretty simple. Other than if there's a mileage reset or you have to have the ECU checked by the dealer, then of course you have to bring it to the dealer. But for oil changes and the rear diff service, I do all of that. And so the center stand that comes standard on the bike is great to have. You are able to easily access the oil filter that's on the left-hand side of the bike. There is the main oil drain plug for the crankcase. Very easy to get to. And then to work on the rear differential, that is super simple as well. Easy access to the fill. The drain works fine. And just really a simple bike to work on, and it's enjoyable to work on your own motorcycle.
Thanks for watching this episode of Mark's Garage and learning just a little bit more about my BMW R1250RT. It's a great machine. Can highly recommend it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Greatly appreciate that. And if you have a chance to like this video, that helps things out a ton as well. And so, until next time, take care.